a storm has done some damage here. Right, welcome back. Today's video is a bit of a mixture again. There's a few things going on. Want to go around, and because of the storm we had, a number of trees down. You've seen a bit of that last week, and there's a number of trees. This old ivy, this is not a great example of it, but this old ivy is starting to, you can see it there, starts to take up and choke the trees. And I'm going to go around the farm and cut that. I'm not going to cut it off, I'm just going to cut it to kill it, because I know some people will say that it provides homes for, you know, birds and insects and things, but it's not much good if the home blows away in the wind. So I'm going to try and control that. That's one job. And then I want to prepare or gear up for tomorrow, because we're going to be carting stone tomorrow. So I need the tractor out, get trailers on, get them full of diesel, all that sort of stuff. So that's kind of the video. Right, a few other projects going on the farm that I thought I would show you or share with you. This is a little bit of a scraper that Dad has made using the rubber, the damaged rubber from the digger track. It's kind of just for pushing out dirt out. It's not. I don't think it'll be much use as a scraper for dung, but yeah, it actually repurposed the old track, and yeah, it's actually a good job, and it works. So there you go. That's a home built crude scraper, which we can put on the forklift and or on the tractor. So there you go. That's one job. Another little job is over here. That's been ongoing, and they're working away at this at the minute, which is fixing up the wee builder's trailer. Dad's been welding at it there and putting new metal into it, and yeah, so that's going to go off for sandblasting. Once they've finished squaring it up, there's a few wee bits of weld to go on. You can see that's the weld on there. That's the weld on there, so they're still working at it. But yeah, they've been working away there, putting them runners in. So it'll go get sandblasted, then it'll get timbered, and that'll be it's a very handy little builder's trailer actually. It's kind of handier than having the big Ivor Williams trailer. So that is another little project ongoing. This is the new duck house, and yeah, just needs a little fix up. Dad's done the roof of it there, put a new roof on it. You can see that it's nearly finished, and that'll be a house for the ducks. Just needs a staining. I don't know what, wood preservative or something on it, but pretty solid. Yeah, do the job. That is that. Right, anyway, so you're kind of caught up in some of the projects that are ongoing, and we'll go now and start doctoring these trees a little bit. Just stuck into that. Right, hopefully the old quad starts. Nope. Come on, what's wrong with you? Engine on, engine off. Aha! Great success. Right, so we're going to go down into the field here in front of the house, we call it, and we'll look at some of these trees here. And then I'll take you down and show you some more of the storm damage that we had. I think might be better going on the bottom side. Yeah, the trees are on the bottom side. See there, like the ivy on the trees, and what we're going to do is just trim it back a little bit best we can. I've got the chainsaw with me and the other saw, and we'll just try not to mark the tree, but just give that old ivy a bit of a scalp. And yeah, probably best doing this from this side, but anyway, let's go stuck into it. Right, the key to this job is not to damage the tree or damage the bark of the tree, which lets, kind of like your skin. So if you damage the tree or cut your skin, you let an infection. So I'm trying not to mark the trees best I can. So we'll move on and get a few more of them cut here. I'll leave that one. You might be wondering why I'm wearing a full chainsaw mask. The dust coming off this is terrible. I'm obviously doing this into the wind, so this kind of stops me from getting dust in my eyes. Right, there you go. There's probably a better idea of what I'm up to. You can see there, I've cut that back there to expose the tree. That's all there should die. I'm not going to pull it off because you'll damage the tree, but leave that where it is. That'll just die and eventually just fall off itself. Minimum to zero damage in the tree. Doing it with the old bow saw rather than the chainsaw, which is better. But there's that tree. That tree's kind of had it. Look, there's rot or woodworm set in there. This other side here, same again. Just stripped it back there with the bow saw. A few wee marks in the tree, but it should be all right. And same there. So that's, you kind of get the idea of what I'm up to. I'm just going to keep going now, do some more trees. Now you can see in this one how it's wrapped around the tree. It's quite a big stem coming up there. So if I cut that in theory should kill that. That's a little chainsaw that I got in, it's a cheap chainsaw. I got it in, I think, B&Q about 10 years ago, and it cost me 80 quid back then. And that little saw has cut some stuff since then. So people say, cheap saw, no use. I don't know about this one, but that was a great little saw. I don't know if you can still get there or not, but yeah, and I'd say it has earned its money and done the job of a more expensive one equally as well. I think it only ever needed, I think it got serviced once, and it needed a plug. Now it needs obviously blades, but it needed a plug once, and it's been serviced, and Dad reset the carb on it for me, however happened it. That's it. That's all I ever needed. Anyway, that's that done. I think that'll do me. I'll do these last couple of bits here, these last couple of wee trees down here, and that'll do me, and then we'll head up to the farm and get on to the next job. Right, so what I've done is I've done about 15 trees, and that's, to be honest, that's a drop in the ocean, but it's a start and it takes time. I'm never going to be able to do them all, but I'm picking the worst of them, and what I'm going to do is every week take an hour if I can and go back and do a tree or two. So that's our plan, and try and rid them of this horrible ivy, or the worst of them anyway. But we'll go down now and take a look at this tree, big tree that fell in the storm. Let's go take a look at it. This is a big tree. Holy smokes! Oh, the storm has done some damage here. You see this? So here's a couple of big trees that have, well, I've wrecked the fence, but that's the material. These are a couple of big trees that have come down in the last storm now, not Eon or whatever it was called. The one before that, these come down. But it's just too wet to get in here, and these are on my uncle's side, so he's going to come in and pick them up, or cut them up I should say. He's been in already and been chewing at them, but yeah, I don't know if the camera picks up the scale of them, but there are a couple of, there's a tree just snapped off there, and there's another one laying against it. Yeah, there's a bit of work in here. But the damage the wind has done there, that's two big monsters. I'll try to walk up here. Straight out by the roots. Look at that. There's a little burn there, as we call it. There's the trees. Our tree out by the roots as well. So the old storm's done some wrecking. Let's see what happened is, if you can see it, that big, we call it evergreen tree, has come down and just snapped the top off that tree. So that tree's actually still standing. So you'll probably just tidy that up and leave it. There's a tree rotten. You can see the woodworm all through it. But, sad, but that's just the force of the storm. So I can get back down here without going on my ASS. Yeah, so there you go. That is some storm damage. Fair bit of cutting on those. Right, back up to the farm, and what I'll do is now is get the tractor out, get the Fraser trailer on, bring it down, and get that kit ready for hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get a start done on carting the stone over to the lane that we were making a few weeks ago, hopefully. So get all that gear set up. So that's the next job, I think. That's what the boss man said anyway, so we'll go and do that. all sawdust here. Ah, there, anyway, no more. Right, we're heading back up. Just I hope you can hear me with this motorbike or this quad going, but it's off wheel on it. Let me know if you know of an effective way of, get on the old comments, and what is the best way to get rid of ivy from trees? I mean, I'm just cutting it off and maybe leaving about 6-8 inches of a gap so it doesn't kind of grow back, but I don't know, that's the only way I know. Maybe I shouldn't be cutting it off at all, but I've just seen so many trees down in the farm because of the ivy. Not those ones, but and it just seems like the right thing to do is to cut it off, because it seems like an bollocks of a thing. Anyway, let me know what you think in the old comments. Right, next job on the farm is to get the 6265 out and go fish out the Fraser trailer. I need to bring that down and make sure it's up and running for tomorrow. It'll not be staying on that tractor, but it doesn't matter. It will be going on probably the big tractor. Do I take it out with it? I'll just, yeah, 6265. We'll use it. Right, let's go get it out and get the Fraser on. Right, you're probably wondering, what are you doing? Why did you take it out of the field and bring it down here? What's the purpose? Well, two things. Firstly, I want to give it a run of greasing. So the grease, the different grease nipples there in the suspension, etc., etc. And I also want to check the back door, because this thing got bent. This wee boy here that locks, this wee locking mechanism. So just checking that that's locking, because you don't want that opening up along the road. And the last reason is I want to check the lights. And there's one more reason, that's probably 4 reasons now, isn't it? I wanted to have a look at this thing here. Well, you can't see. This thing here, this is the bale extension. And I want to have a look at that and take a few measurements, because there's rumour, don't know if it's true, but there's rumour of making a bale extension. I'm pointing at it, you can't see. Making a bale extension for this this year, and well, we'll see. So anyway, let's forget about that, because that's down the list, and get stuck into just giving it a wee bit of a service and just checking a few things over in the trailer. So that's what we're going to do. Right, did all right. That grease nipple is broke, so I have to replace that. That one took grease, and that one took grease, and same on the front side, so they're fine. Dad has put the second ram in. If you remember one of the videos back, we'd only one ram, one other ram was damaged sealed, so 2 rams are in there, so that's good to go. And Just need to grease the hub, so I need a different gun for that because that one won't reach. One must last. Yeah, I just need to grease this. It's a bit squeaky. So I'll do that with just spray grease, I think. And that should be that trailer ready to go. Grease nipple out. One of these. That's that one fixed. No, it's all blocked, I think. Nope. No. Two back nipples are not taking grease. I'll have to change them. Working. So grease nipple is working. Just put it back on again. Better. Right, folks, there you go. Trailer done, serviced if you like, ready to go. I already checked the lights previously, and it's all greased up. Everything's ready, so trailer's good. I'll do the little blue trailer as well, but I'll do that separately. I'm not going to bore you with that again. You've seen it here, and that'll do rightly. So yeah, ready to go. Next job then will be to start carting this soil over. Still have the digger to do and the tractors to do, but yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow. Anyway, that'll be the next video. That's it for this video. If you have something to say, get into the comments and put it in there, whatever it is. And yeah, that's it for me. So hope you enjoyed the video. See you next one. Take care. Bye bye.